Hello, Nadia. Let's go ahead and take a look at your composition. Okay, Flippin' Foods Fred makes his way to the beach. Awesome, I love it. Really cool. The pizza surfboard is a great idea. Okay, good job. Composition looks fantastic. Nice movement. Good sense of depth associated with the background as well. Nice movement. Great focal point. Um, it's got a high degree of unity. I think the background image adds a lot of meaning, and I think that it unifies the composition considerably in that it makes sense. It's telling a story. It's developing a narrative. So that's fantastic. Okay, as far as execution goes, we're at 8 by 10 at 300 ppi, right? Let's check. 8 by 10 at 300 ppi, excellent. All of your layer masks are active, so that's fantastic. Showing good proficiency there. One thing I'd like to see is I'd like to see you start adding individual adjustment layers clipped to these individual layers. For example, you can enhance a lot of different things here just by adding a different adjustment layers to them. So try that. Like I think this right here, I'm going to command click that to bring that layer up. Okay, that's the Sunday copy. Let's go ahead and add an adjustment layer on that. I'm just going to add a levels adjustment layer to try to bring out some of the tonality in that. Now, note that if I go ahead and bring up my properties right now and I try to change that, it's going to change the entire image, right? And we don't want that. So what we want to do is clip this to the layer below it. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to create a clipping mask. Then I can bring out some of the tone in that and darken that up a little bit there just to add a little bit more contrast to that area, the Sunday itself. That's looking really fantastic there. So you can actually add layer adjustments to any layer that you want to enhance in the composition itself. And note you can also mask an adjustment layer. For example, let me just overdo this, okay? I'm going to really overdo that so you can see. I can go into the mask itself, click on that mask, and I can come with my paintbrush, and let's increase the size of that paintbrush. But as you can see, we can go ahead and let me just bring black to the foreground. We can remove parts of that shadow. So you can definitely, work with you can work with the layer masks in it, and there's a lot of power in there. You have complete control. So try that with some of your different elements that create the composition. All right, fantastic job. Drop shadow, or the cast shadow, I should say, looks great. But there's one thing that doesn't make sense. This is a kind of a water mist area, right, where this is the wave itself. So it doesn't make sense that this has a shadow. I would mask that shadow out of there. These are great back here, shadow on the water. Maybe even lighten that up just a touch, just a little bit, because you're right, shadow on the water wouldn't be as dark. So my only other and final comment is the type. The type is really plain. There's no, I mean, we've learned a lot of type techniques. We've learned how to clip images to type. I gave you all of those type tutorials, and I really would like to see you employ some really fascinating type in this composition. So I would recommend that you go back, take a couple type tutorials, find one you really like that you think will fit with the composition, and go ahead and try it. And I think you'll be really super pleased with the results. So, all right, fantastic job. If you've got any questions, please let me know. I'll be glad to clarify anything. Thank you very much.